We've won high-scoring games and low-scoring games. We've won defensive grinded-out games, and we've won just a couple where both teams played pretty well offensively. It's pretty rare for us. I think we've had to address it a little bit more, and we plan on addressing it even more today. Just, again, how we handle success. This is new to all of us. I think there's plenty enough to talk about in terms of getting better. Obviously, we're offensively challenged at times, many times, and in different areas. Individually, we can all get a little bit better in certain areas, and really overall, again, offensively, we can shore some things up and execute better, make better decisions. And we've been really good defensively for the most part, but we still can improve on that side of the ball as well. So those are things we're trying to concentrate on more than who's giving us votes and how many we're getting and things like that. I thought physically they beat us to some balls. They out-toughed us a few times, and that's what they do, especially at home. They're a big physical team. But mentally, I thought our guys showed a lot of toughness to hold it together and showed some composure. We called a couple timeouts there during a couple runs to try to slow some momentum, and obviously Raheem's big shot at the end definitely was a dagger for us. I hope so. You know, he got a concussion, and he's been out since he's out today. And those things obviously are to be taken care of very patiently. So when he's ready, we'll be ready to get him suited back out. I do feel like we're riding pretty good momentum, but I'm thankful for the break after that long road trip. You know, we got back Sunday night, and we left early Wednesday morning. So it was a long 5-day trip. And again, there's a lot that we can work on and improve on, and it's nice to give them a couple days off, get back at it today, have a little bit of extra preparation time for UTA, who's pretty unique defensively in their attack. So we're looking forward to this week. They're one of the best field goal percentage defenses in our league, and at one point about a month ago, they're amongst the national leaders in field goal percentage defense. They do a tremendous job pressuring you in the half court, keeping the ball on one side of the court. Their front line is very versatile. They have good size. They have really good girth throughout their roster. A bunch of big, strong, tough kids. And you know, it's no secret that they ran through the Southland last year and represented that league in the NCAA tournament and have a lot returning. So again, you know, we're trying to be in time what UTA has already accomplished. Yeah, you know, we like to look at it as a positive where there's just a bunch more familiarity with each opponent. We've been through the league one time. Obviously, the teams you played at home, you'll have to go play on the road now and vice versa. But coaches from each staff, you know, now I bet we all feel like we have an advantage with that film in hand. I'd like to be pretty similar defensively. I thought overall we were pretty good at their place. We played with a ton of energy. We missed some blockouts on the defensive glass that we'll try to correct. A couple assignments defensively in baseline out of bounds situations. But overall, we turned them over at a pretty high rate. We defended their ball screens well. Offensively, we shot 28%. You know, that's the glaring weakness at Arlington that we'll have to correct. Have to find ways to get interior production against them and really against every other opponent that we play. It's a big weakness of ours, and find ways to get to the foul line and make open shots as they collapse to the ball. I think so. I just think he's a mentally tough kid who thinks he's really good. You know, it's probably why he's a little bit better than he should be. You know, he's just one of those kids that's got it, and he can miss 10 in a row in practice, and he's yelling at his teammates to keep feeding him the ball, and he's ready to let it fly, and I'm ready to let him see it fly. Yeah, I think when he's getting guys shots and he's laying it on the line defensively as much as anyone else, it's a little bit easier for him to lead, for guys to want to listen to him, because it'd be easy for him to worry about his numbers and worry about how much he's scoring. But he's most concerned with winning, and guys are more receptive to his leadership skills. It's interesting you bring that up, because guys have done a better job in our league this year of blocking him out. You know, as a 6'3" skinny guard, it's amazing how many times he's been able to follow his own shot. But recently he's had trouble with that. Against San Jose, he got a big putback. But for the most part, when he lets it go, he's got a body leaning on him pretty quickly. Well, when I think we've progressed, we take a step the other direction. You know, at San Jose, we were okay for a half, and then really good in the second half. At Utah State, I thought we were really good in the first half, and then kind of cruised and barely held on in the second half. I just think it's a process for all teams. There's still a lot of basketball to be played, and I'm sure there's a lot of coaches out there that think that they have room for improvement as we do. But continuing to strive for ultimate intensity for 40 minutes is really goal number one, and then figuring out how we can be more efficient offensively with some random defensive decisions to get better here and there are our biggest goals right now. Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, we're confident and we feel like we can win in different ways, but you know, whether the game's in the 50s or the 90s, we need to be more efficient offensively. We need to execute better, things that we've been working on since September. There's still room for improvement. There's still room individually for guys to shoot better percentages, to be able to get to the foul line more, to make better decisions. Again, we're still a work in progress, and that's the way that we're approaching it right now.